24-hour race was like
tired.
Man. It's still processing for me.
I haven't checked.
It's still processing.
Welcome. Oh, whoop.
Yeah.
I have to find out.
Welcome back to week 5, everybody. What you just missed was Jumper and I talking about our 24-hour stream. This has been a long, stressful last, 48 hours.
Yeah.
We've tried to get so much content put out. As soon as I finished the 24-hour race, I then went straight in and recorded a episode of wrestling. Tonight, I instantly recorded a wrestling episode. It's the draft. It was the draft. Now we're here. Jumper's been busy as hell. So we're still going to try to get everything out for you guys.
Okay,
so with that being said, my team I'm going to start with is the Chiefs because I love the Chiefs.
I'm going to start with the...
Yeah, go ahead. I'm starting with the Colts. I'm starting against the Colts.
Bro, my brain is so fucking dead, I forgot the name of the fucking team.
What do you mean you forgot the name of the team? They are literally right there.
The fucking Titans.
Okay, the fucking Titans. We're going to do a little bit of red on blue. Colts versus Chiefs. Colts going to come wearing all blue. We're going to go out there wearing all red. Whoever's in the stream with me, what's up? Hope you have enjoyed the last 2 days. My mind is gone. As soon as, you give it, normally it takes a day to process an hour-long video for me, so I can only imagine maybe here in 3 months the 24-hour race will finally post back up. But if you're one of those 78 viewers that showed up, I appreciate it so damn much.
Of the National
A
Football
lot of
League.
love for you
Patrick
guys.
What does it tell you
And the
about?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, when you go to
I'll join you
your
again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Dean.
Okay, Coach. Well, from a place that's officially been recognized as the loudest venue in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium right here in Kansas City.
That means they literally
a few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts.
4 hours. And the funny thing is, it's not even just a standard 24. No, it's a 26-hour stream if you really look at it.
Mine's a 24-hour.
Mine's like a 25-26 hour one. Yeah, because I recorded practice, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. It's enough of the intro. Let's get it.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
It's going to be a long fucking 2 days.
Check 43.
Oh, God. And this day was just so much fucking funnier.
Oh, yeah. If I could have convinced her to record with us, though.
Here's a guy on his 4th franchise in 2 years, Carlos Hyde. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Well, with Damian Williams, it's notable that the Chiefs didn't make a play to go after a big-time running back in the offseason. The coaching staff said back in May they didn't want running back by committee. They trusted Williams to be their starter. You remember last year he was forced into the starting role the final 3 games of the season due to attrition, and he really excelled. And then he was excellent in the playoffs against the Colts and Patriots. Strong indicator that he was ready to be the bell cow. The numbers for Williams a week ago: 23 carries, 59 yards.
Are we playing old school football now? We got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench and tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Well, I don't want to, just
give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Shut down.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
You could have got a pick.
Mahomes to throw once more. And this is caught by Watkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
We'll check that later.
They forget about the run to set up the pass.
Then because
they're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups. And there's
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes and throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
I was seeing what you still seeing.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
I'm not bothering because I just want to.
And that is caught! Touchdown, Kansas City! DeMarcus Robinson,
the Chargers killed the Denver Broncos 31-12.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening.
Guess what?
What?
We're getting our fucking season back. Our actual
and we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0.
So
they begin the drive with Williams. Quincy Wilson in on the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And took it out for like a week. So
a week would be nice, but
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down, and it's complete to Kelce. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Williams. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, we fucked it, the Giants.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards.
Oh, that was my bad.
The runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 40.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
After I get done doing this, I'm going to come do it with you.
From the 38, Mahomes.
Yeah, after I get done doing this.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's nice.
Justin Houston able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
He's a very, very fickle man.
Yeah, I heard you.
He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 24-yard line.
He just caught that shit in traffic.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes
he
where
caught it
guys are
between
available
3 receivers
and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a cheap touchdown.
That's how we do. We get Watkins a touchdown.
Sammy Watkins. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And an alley to run.
There you go, Williams. Get you some.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. And if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Off the draw, here's Williams. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Just some straight-up Oklahoma drill.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. They complete it to Hill. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. KC last year on 4th down, 12 of 15, 3rd best in the league, and they're going again. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
Wrong receiver. Got 3.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Mahomes now on 1st down. It's Hill, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. The busy night continues for Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
First down, a run with Hyde. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Kenny Moore. But his guys are going to... So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And down inside the 15 it goes. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Everlasting intermission.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill.
There you go.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a second and goal. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone back. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Carlos.
I wanted to get it, but still a goal.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. From the 22, Mahomes. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. This time they stay on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And that's intercepted. It's Darius Leonard, the 2018 Defensive Rookie of the Year. And he's given his guys a shot for late points. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Getting in there to break that one up, Rocky Sin. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He finds an opening past the 40. It's complete to Robinson. A big play there for KC. 41 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They run it again with Williams. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's okay to be wrong, guys. It's okay to be wrong.
Mahomes now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. On first down, Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Mahomes firing complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. He's got it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his second.
Sorry, we'll get you, Sammy. Don't worry. We got you.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes. And going deep. He's got a man. Complete. Give him 30 yards there.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. It's been an easy day for them.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so close to accomplishing everything you want and don't quite get it done. They'll come back with a vengeance on the next play.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now Mahomes. That last play, though, not indicative of the night he's had running the football.
No, you're exactly right about that, because all through this evening,
so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Mahomes going to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
I want to ask you something.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Colts... Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
Check 4, check 4. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Undercrush.
On 1st down, Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people are thinking about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they
Ruling on the field stands.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. And now look at this. Big game, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up, 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. 25 yards that time. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Mahomes now to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jabal Sheard in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams.
And then you hike
and
it
this
so
time he's
high.
going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Let's get off the field. Yellow. Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. But it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40. Open man is Hill. He's got it. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
43.
Again, it's Williams. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run it with Williams. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
One-handed.
A good pickup there. 26 yards.
That's all Sammy needs is just one hand.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way. But this was...
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Hell no, you ain't about to hit my boy Williams.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. His throw incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver,
really
but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Williams. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts' 40-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And he's taken down inside the 30. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. Williams. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That's complete to Robinson. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Give him 2 yards. That sets him up. 1st and goal. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll drop the throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Margus Hunt able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. This is caught. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown.
I promised Sammy that. I delivered.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept.
Greatly appreciate it. Greatly. Ooh, look, we got 2 more people up here that can get upgraded. And Thornhill. Okay. Pace Murphy. Let's see what he has to say. I didn't get it done today, Coach, but to be honest, I don't feel like I was given the opportunity. Bro. In the middle of recording. It looks like Tyler West is actually got a bye week, so Tyler West is good for this week, guys. You still got to see him. if we've actually got any more people I can scout really quick that's on my draft board. Does not appear to be that way. Training's complete. Oh yeah, this is gonna be one of those short episodes because we don't have anybody. Well, we've got somebody over there, but he's not a starter, so it's one of those things where since he's not a starter, I don't have to stress him too much. Unless Kirk Cousins is injured, then we gotta address it. But
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Out come the Vikings with Kirk Cousins leading the way. Cousins surprisingly efficient in his first season as a member of the Vikings. He hit on better than...
ooh, Vikes, okay. Okay, Vikes.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisions something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
Yeah, no sign of him cooling down at all.
It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Madden. And it's incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Manning going to hand it off to Barkley. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Faking the give to Barkley. Now Manning. It's caught. Shepard. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
I think we utilized
down
him
and goal.
The way
Manning.
he needed to be utilized. He's getting
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
A little dancey dance, my friend.
Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now.
That was great.
Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. Here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Manning to Barkley on the draw play. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be second and 10.
He's going to burn your asses one of these plays. He's going to sprint past you.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
One of my favorite safeties in the league is Harrison Smith. His ability to support in the run game, as we just saw there, that's key, but also can cover deep as well.
Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Eli, not something you see spinning the wheels and picking up the first.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Just go home and apologize.
A lot of eyes on Golden Tate this year to see if he can take over some of the production that OBJ had before he got shipped to Cleveland. You know, Beckham had 1,000-yard seasons 4 of his 5 years in New York. Golden Tate struggled at the end of last year in Philadelphia, but he had a really good run in Detroit, including 3,000-yard seasons in the middle of this decade. 13 yards, good for a giant first down. A first down carry for Barkley.
What the hell, Ingram?
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You got to hold your man up.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. On second down now. Barkley, and he's going to get this one down to the 30. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. To throw, it's Manning, and that is incomplete.
It's all good, boys. It's all good.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Rosas puts this one through.
All good.
And they take
all good. He's sweating it.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. On first down, Manning, and this is incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Just signed some contract shit, too.
Now Saquon Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Okay, guys.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. Now Manning, as they got it staring at a third down and 13. And that will be incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage. They had points on their first 2 possessions, a touchdown and a field goal, but this time, defense stands strong.
Would you say that things maybe are trending now in the right direction for them?
Better than drives 1 and 2.
There's no doubt about it. Now maybe they can exhale a little bit, gather themselves, and really get back into this game.
Come on, D.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin with a run by Barkley. And some room to maneuver. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Let's go.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where the holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. From the 45 on second down, Manning. And he's hit and taken down. Eli sacked. Everson Griffin. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles are usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Manning's throw complete to Tate. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. On first down, Barkley. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Manning. And that's going to be incomplete.
Hey, who's that? 54.
Contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Jumper's back now. Bro, how come
once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in.
All my
that field shrinks with those safeties.
Except
it's almost like
they go by overtime. They show up here,
right? It certainly is. They end up taking up.
And 54 just like smacking my shit like I am.
So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready
I threw another pick, but it's a flag anyways.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and he's got it across the midfield straight and into Viking territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
How was we holding?
On the draw, this is Barkley, and this won't be enough to pick up the first.
Who the hell is that?
Gain of 2,
I'm
3rd and 1.
Try to trade for that man.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Manning now to throw. And Tate's getting it. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
I mean, it's not even the O-line. Like, the O-line last year
we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
In here, in the first quarter, talking about some bullshit after they mentioned that he wins.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress
but it doesn't seem
around
like
the NFL.
He was properly utilized. How is he not properly utilized?
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Of the fucking NFC.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Manning. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. But now it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now a play fake. Manning. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football.
We got a touchdown.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
I'm not even in like a range for touchdowns.
Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. On first down.
I can't even use that.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Oh my God.
Throwing on first down is Manning.
That's the only thing.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away.
And this is taken in at the 5.
I just heard it
takes it all the way down to the 3.
People on the field like,
the Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Manning, Tate bringing it in for the Giant touchdown.
God, boys, we need to stop letting them show up in our stadium and beat us. Pull our heads out of our
This
ass.
offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter.
Hold the lead. Fuck the
On play action. Now Manning. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it.
Oh, my God.
On plays like this, where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because
they've been
this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield,
their
or
record
away
is
from
1-3.
it. In this case, though,
and they showed up here like they were
come up with the
fucking
ball.
an undefeated team, and they're playing like they are.
They fake the handoff. Now Manning. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And intercepted.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Wayne.
Bro, they took the lead back from us.
So the football will be at the 25-yard
every time
line
we do
as
good,
this
the players
offense
know
gets set
that
to take over.
They start to get cocky.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
I'm fucking trading for him at the end of this.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Oh, my God.
And the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. Throwing now is Manning. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ben Gideon. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Third and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Working from the gun, Manning. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make it.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. On first down, Barkley. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
You ain't even playing like high school.
Give him a couple on the carry there, second and 8. Again, it's Barkley. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Manning. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he is going to bring this back inside the...
Okay.
So the football
we're going to go back to no huddle
25
because they had nothing for us running the no huddle.
That's
the team we're going to have to play today. It's a no huddle fucking team. Buckle your shit down.
First down.
Come on.
Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now on second and 13. Manning. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. On first down. Barkley. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And Barkley did not get there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete.
Bro, he gave me the touchdown even though I didn't score.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Do not
Manning
give the Vikings
first
their
down.
second win of the year.
He completes it to Tate. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 43 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player.
30-23
He is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Because I swear to Christ,
and the offense moving quickly to the line. On play action, it's Madden. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number.
The person who's been in the NFL,
but a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game film and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this timing.
So now fourth down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, even though it didn't work out,
30 would not be surprised at the end of the third.
No, they just scored. No.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Manning now on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Moss sent me a message. He was like, hey, play me a Madden. Like, after
trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
Because my EA account is up.
He's got his man. This is Tate. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
40. No use in it.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Manning going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. To try again after the sack. Manning, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Hey, 76. You want to know what would have happened if that
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10.
Okay, look.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Got a chance.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. And he's hit and taken down. Eli sacked. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
He's got to put him up on trade block and see who wants him, or see if there's actually anybody better.
On 3rd and long, it's Manning. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And force the fourth down.
Contact from both sides.
62 yards on the punt that time.
Up there in the announce studio. Nope, it's over.
So now we're down in the final minute of the game of the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Our boys couldn't pull our heads out of our asses, so it's over.
Now Manning. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. After the sack on first down, Manning, and the pressure gets to him again.
Guys, we only have
It'll go in the books
7
as a
seconds left.
7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
They're not doing
it. Oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
Catching the ball when he goes to right pass.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
About it. You boys need to pull. Fuck off, Joey Bosa. Just fuck off.
Face mask. Defense. Suck mate. Yeah.
Alright, guys. That's going to do it for this episode.
Slide over here.
Slide over to Jumper's channel. Watch it come to an end. And have a good one.
We're just getting
Oh wait, I gotta make sure that I show you guys that Deshaun Lewis did not have a game. There we go. See, look, I jumped over and instantly over. Okay.